It is 36 on the heel, but it's not actually as... Damn. So welcome to the channel, and a quick first impressions on the Nike ZoomX Zegama Trail 2, which is this pretty good looking shoe. So this is Nike's latest and greatest trail running shoe. So this is not actually my first run in these. I've done 50 minutes moderate this morning, and I'm on a 45-minute easy run now. So I think I've put it through a fairly decent range of paces. It is 36 on the heel with a 4mm drop, but you're not actually running on this much foam as it looks like. So this white part here is basically just like a cup around the foot, like a cradle, so you get a bit more stability. You don't sort of tend to wobble side to side. So it's not quite as tall as it may seem. This is a very stable ride. Yes, it is ZoomX, but it's encased in a carrier foam, which I think is SR2. But it's just, it gives you this very nice cushioning underfoot, but I feel like the carrier foam just makes it a bit more stable going side to side. It's a very wide base. So the cushioning is a major positive of the shoe. It's just not quite as soft as the Invincible, not quite as squishy, but super protective. Like, you don't feel the ground at all. It just sort of evens out any kind of rocks and like stuff like this. Ooh. Grip on this, perfect. A lot of blue stones. Whoa. A lot of grass. You really have to concentrate on this. So this is overall a pretty stiff shoe. Like, this part in the midfoot here is basically not bending at all, but it does have a bit of a flex point up here in the forefoot, which I quite like. When you're going uphill, it just gives you a bit more of a natural kind of toe-off feeling. So the fit on the shoe, kind of narrow, especially in the forefoot. Now, I have a medium width foot, but I do have a bunion on this side, and it's kind of putting some pressure on this area here. So it's a comfortable shoe to run in, but it is a bit on the narrow side. So just a quick look at the outsole here. This is Vibram rubber, or is it Vibram? I honestly don't know. But it is super sticky, and it's not too aggressive. I'm not sure about the lug depth. It's something like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 millimeters, something like that. Yeah, but it's not too aggressive. It feels good on the road. Super grippy. Now, I did not test this in the mud. It's 30 degrees. There is no mud to test. But on everything I've tried, yeah, it feels superb. Plus, this thing runs really well on the road. So this could be a great commuter shoe because it's just not too soft, it's not too firm. It feels just right. So the major disadvantage to this shoe is the weight. 269 grams in a size 40 is just too much. It's just not distributed very well. If you look at this heel, like, it's got this massive kind of bulbous kind of back end here, which I don't know, is this really necessary? It just feels like you're sort of dragging on a lot of weight back here. And as a forefoot striker, I find this a bit annoying, to be honest. So just in general, it's overbuilt. There's just too much sort of stuff going on this shoe. Like, we've got 2 pull tabs here, do we really need those? We've got this sort of flappy thing here, which I don't really understand the purpose of. This gaiter, which seems a bit useless. Yeah, this back end here. I just feel like Nike, they could have done a better job at just reducing down the weight a bit, makes it a bit more nimble. That would have been nice. So a negative of the shoe is the upper. It is super warm. Like, it is 30 degrees right now and my feet are just boiling in this. It's just, I mean, obviously this is a black color in the sun, it's not ideal, but it's just this tongue, I don't know, it feels like sort of this memory foam kind of material. It's super thick, it's not breathable, it's got this gaiter here. It's just not the ideal summer shoe, to be honest. It's a shoe that I can really see myself doing a lot of easy or moderate runs in, but I feel like that's it. Like, I would not go any faster than moderate. It's just too heavy, just too bulky, a bit too wide. But for the purpose, honestly, this is one of the best trail shoes I've tried. Ooh. I hope you found this useful. So this channel is still a bit bare bones, like there's no real logo, there's no intro, this is all a bit DIY, but I'm still trying to figure this out. I've got a lot of shoes to talk about, and I very much appreciate if you subscribe to the channel and like and all that, and see you on the next one. Bye!